10 Best Keyboards Under $90 on Amazon. Lifehack Editors picks. Lifehack's editors hand-picking the best products to improve your life. Read full profile. There are different reasons why you might need to buy an extra keyboard. Your keyboard may be wearing out, and one can only imagine the frustration you get each time you type O when you actually wanted to type P. Apart from your keyboard wearing out, desiring more comfort and flexibility and reducing pain in your wrists and fingers as you type might be your main reason. You may also want to maintain the recommended minimum distance of 40 centimeters away from the screen, or just want to have some additional functionalities on your keyboard which are not available on most keyboards. Here are the 10 best keyboards under $99 available on Amazon. They were picked based on their ergonomic design and extra functionalities. We checked Amazon to find the keyboards that have multiple functionalities. Promises comfort. Have received several reviews. And rated at least 4-star from real users. At a price below $100. We believe that you can find the best keyboard for you on this list. The Logitech MK 550 keyboard has a constant curve layout and integrated palm rest to reduce stress, eliminate lower wrist fatigue, and help you type more naturally. If you want something that allows easy navigation, then this might be the best keyboard for you. It has 18 programmable keys that you will find pretty useful if you frequently use apps that require rapid navigation. It also has an accompanying precision laser mouse that makes screen navigation much easier and faster than using your touchpad. One of the things that set this keyboard apart from the rest is its long battery life. You can continue to use your keyboard and mouse for 2 years without thinking of changing the battery. The keyboard's battery can even last up to 3 years. If you are a programmer, secretary, writer, or you do something that requires typing a lot, this is a product you might want to consider. This is an ergonomic keyboard with a cord, about 6 feet long. It has a comfortable design that enhances your natural hand, wrist, and forearm positions when in use. It also has a cushioned palm rest which helps maintain a neutral wrist position, eliminating wrist pain. The keyboard has 5 customizable buttons that you can assign specific commands to make your work easier and faster. This may be the best keyboard for you if you love ergonomic keyboards. If you are looking for a super fast keyboard, the Razer Huntsman gaming keyboard is one to consider. Its new Razer Opto mechanical switches utilize optical technology for unmatched speed. The keyboard's Razer Chroma syncs fully with popular games, and its Razer hardware supports 16.8 million colors on backlit keys. It has fully programmable macros that allow for the execution of complex commands through all keys and keypress combinations. This keyboard is originally made for gamers, but many users choose it for its super fast speed rather than for gaming itself. This is a membrane keyboard for enhanced performance. Whether you are working or gaming, it is designed to give you pleasant gaming experience with 3 zones of tweakable RGB backlight. One of the features that make the Corsair K55 keyboard stand out is its dust and spill resistance. So you don't have to worry about wiping off spills. It also has a detachable palm rest to reduce wrist pain when you are gaming or on a prolonged work. It has multi-key anti-ghosting features so those keypress combinations are executed without hassles. You also have direct control over your audio with the dedicated volume and media control keys. The most remarkable thing about the Apple Magic Keyboard is its rechargeable batteries and the fact that it can be used to enhance your typing experience on smaller devices such as the iPad and iPhone. This keyboard can pair with any Apple device that runs on iOS 9.1 and up. Therefore, you can use the keyboard to type long text messages and emails on your iPhone. This may be the best keyboard for Mac. This is another great product from Logitech, especially for people on a tight budget, like MK 550. This keyboard also comes with a paired mouse and does have a long battery life as well. Although cheap, Logitech still maintained the connectivity signal of 2.4 GHz. So you can use the keyboard within a 10 meters range and there won't be dropouts. It also has 8 programmable hotkeys to boost your productivity when you type. Long battery life. The keyboard battery lasts up to a year while that of the mouse lasts for 2 years. This is a mechanical anti-ghosting gaming keyboard with RGB backlighting and lettering and conflict-free keys, N-key rollover, to provide ultimate gaming experience. This keyboard has adjustable rear feet to give you a typing angle to work fast and comfortably. It also has 12 multimedia keys to enhance gaming. You won't have to worry about your keys in tough gaming conditions, as this keyboard is built with metal alloy and ABS with plate-mounted clicky mechanical keys and switches. It comes with a high-speed USB cable and a connection to establish a firm connection so you can enjoy gaming without hassles. This is an RGB lighting keyboard and mouse. It's an all-metal panel mechanical keyboard with a floating design. It has 104 keys and each of the keys has individual switches with full N-key rollover. The keyboard is ergonomic and has a detachable wrist rest to reduce stress and pain on your wrist. The mouse is also programmable and has DPI levels adjustable up to 4800 DPI. You can even customize your own lighting layouts on the keyboard, and it stores and retains your configurations. This keyboard is compatible with Windows, Mac, and Linux. If you like mechanical keyboards, this might be the best keyboard you're looking for. This is a complete gaming kit with an RGB lighting keyboard, mouse, and headset, all combined and synced together to give you that rave feeling when you are gaming. The headphones, breathable soft fabric earpads and memory foam provide exceptional comfort. It also has a 50mm sound driver and virtual surround sound for precision audio as you game. Keyboard and mouse are plug and play and has universal compatibility. The headphone is also compatible with different devices and games, such as PS4, PS4 Pro, Xbox, Xbox One, Nintendo, mobiles, tablets, and laptops. Although the value for money lies in using it for gaming, it works well for just any other thing that other keyboards can do. You already know that Logitech produces wireless keyboards and mouse combo with batteries that last up to 3 years at an estimated 2 million stroke per year of office use. You also know that the keyboard has a cushioned palm rest for the comfort of your wrist. What you may find interesting in this particular model is its LCD dashboard that displays the icon status of your battery, caps lock, scroll lock, and number lock all at a glance. This might be the best keyboard and mouse combo by Logitech you can find. You will always find a keyboard with good functionalities for a price of less than $100. It is advisable, however, to choose one that is compatible with different operating systems and can connect to different devices. Owners Sampson, the founder of Staying True, a self-development blog dedicated to teaching and exploring ways people can be their authentic, real selves. Read full profile. Smart goal setting is one of the most valuable methods used by high achievers today to actualize their life goals time after time. Smart goal setting is the inverse of random or carefree goal setting without strategy. Perhaps you've always wished to get back in shape, get an annuity, or take control of your finances, but you failed to act. When you approach your goals with a carefree and nonchalant attitude, you're less likely to achieve them. You should have a strategic goal-setting method in place, and learning how to set smart goals is imperative in this case. The method is time-tested and purposeful, meaning it can help you achieve your goals now. To achieve your goals consistently and join the pack of high achievers out there who have consistently achieved many of the goals, you must be prepared to do what these people have been doing, and be ready to do the right thing. Smart goal setting. Smart goal setting is a goal-setting method that considers certain factors about a goal relative to the person setting it. These factors are simply the 5 different letters in the SMART acronym for goal setting. It is relative to the person setting the goal because what is true for A may not be true for B, or what is possible for A or within A's ability to achieve may not be possible for B or within B's ability to achieve. Is it possible that a mere goal-setting metric like SMART can help you achieve so many of your unfulfilled goals? Is it possible that if you practice SMART goal setting, you will be able to have faster results, understand your goals better, overcome the habit of procrastination, and achieve a lot? It is important to extend the inquiry by asking, how many times have you said you'll do X, but failed to do so? We all have goals. And we all have 24 hours each day at our disposal. While some people find it easy to achieve the goals without procrastinating, some find it difficult to do so. For some people who have succeeded again and again in achieving the goals, they have simply found an easy way of doing this. Is there something they know that you don't? Smart goal setting examples can be found all around you. Through smart goal setting, Stephen Cooley was able to grow his real estate business to the point of closing at $110 million in sales when the average price point of homes was between $100,000 to $200,000 in South Carolina. Through smart goal setting, Steve Jobs was able to improve the fortunes of Apple and prevent the company from going bankrupt, even when it had barely 90 days left before being declared so. When you use the SMART criteria to set goals, it is easier for you to understand the various phases of your goal. When you use SMART goal setting and break down the goal into smaller goals or milestones, the bigger goal no longer looks intimidating or impossible. Jack Canfield, co-author of Chicken Soup for the Soul, wrote in his book How to Get From Where You Are to Where You Want to Be about how they applied the rule of 5 in marketing the book Chicken Soup, and were able to make the book a bestseller after some months. The rule of 5 simply means doing 5 specific things every day that will move you closer to achieving your goal. In order not to be overwhelmed, you would have to measure your performance using the right metrics. Here we are considering the measurable and achievable aspects of the SMART acronym. It is critical that you measure yourself in terms of lead measures. What are lead measures? They are the things you do that leads you closer to your goals. On the other hand, you would have to avoid lag measures. While lag measures mean a successful outcome that you wished for and got, they can be emotionally draining and deceitful because, whenever they don't happen, you can become discouraged. To be strategic, your goal would have to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. If you can't identify any of these points in your goal, you probably will be wasting your time on a wild goose chase. Self-improvement is an important thing for everyone to do periodically. When you set SMART goals, it makes you realize that you have to sit up and work on achieving them. Every goal ought to be specific. It is important to guard against making vague goals because even when they have been achieved, you may not know. This is because you weren't specific enough. For example, I will start planning toward retirement is vague. Rather than write that, you could say, I will start planning toward retirement by starting an annuity plan. This is more specific. When you are specific on your goal, it's easier for you to identify all its components and work accordingly toward achieving it. A goal like this is not measurable. I want to make millions of dollars. You can make it more measurable by saying, I want to make $1 million selling 100,000 copies of my book at $10 each. Also, using our SMART goal setting examples while explaining the specific acronym, you can make the goal more measurable by saying, I will start planning toward retirement by starting an annuity plan and saving $500 every month. How realistic or actionable is your goal? Is it practical enough to fit into a given time frame? Is it something you are able to achieve in your capacity? A goal like this is highly unrealistic and, therefore, not achievable. I want to be the governor of Texas in 6 months, especially since the elections will be coming up in 3 years. Goals must be written down relative to the experiences of the one setting them. They must resonate with you. It is important that you have at least some of the resources needed to actualize this goal. It is also important that you consider your time frame. When the time frame to achieve a complex goal is too short, it is rare that such goal will be completed. Thus, using our previous example, if you write, I want to make $1 million in 10 days selling 100,000 copies of my book at $10 each, you would only be setting up yourself for failure. This is especially true if you're not a popular author or if you've never sold even up to 1,000 copies of any of your previous books, whether e-copy or in print. Before you proceed to making the commitment toward that goal, you need think about how realistic and relevant it is. Being realistic means you should be willing to make all the commitments required for that goal to be achieved. If your goal is relevant, it fits into the life you've imagined for yourself. Every goal must have a commencement date and an end date written down. It is also important that you break down your goals into phases, chunks, bits, or milestones. The act of having deadlines set to your goals is ample motivation that drives you into action. Without a deadline, it is not possible for you to know if you're making headway with your goals. I will start planning toward retirement by starting an annuity plan and saving $500 every month for the next 25 years is a time-bound goal. Remember that some goals are short-term while some are long-term. It is important to always bear this in mind, because this will help you in making a clear and realistic strategy when smart goal planning. Without smart goal setting in view, much of our goals may likely end in our minds, on paper, or just midway into implementation. Smart goal setting reveals to us all the action points of our goals and helps us to have an awareness of every aspect of our goals. What matters at the end of the day is what you do with the contents of this article, because the power to achieve your goals is in your hands. It is not enough to have a goal. It is not enough to put it down in writing. It is important to have a strategy in mind while putting it down. This strategy is a guideline or set of rules that point you in the right direction. It is smart goal setting in the given circumstance. After writing down your goals, you will have to be ready to take action. There should be a clear action point. Write down what you need to do on daily, weekly, or monthly basis. When your goals are realistic, they make them worth the chase. One of the things to bear in mind is that, in order not to be overwhelmed by the daunting nature of your goals, remember to always break them into milestones, chunks, or bits. In fact, take one day at a time. Do not bother yourself with the 1 year, 3 year, 5 year or 10 year plan, as this may likely overwhelm you with fear and doubt. Let your focus be on each day. What will I be doing today? Consider this and go for it. Boomtown, don't believe in goal setting? Then listen to Stephen Cooley's team Jack Canfield, creating miracles with the rule of 5. The founder of Staying True, a self-development blog dedicated to teaching and exploring ways people can be their authentic, real selves. Text source, lifehack.org.